Ludus Vulpes.
Welcome to Ludus Vulpes. My name's Kirsty.
And I'm Phil.
Today, you join us as we run through our guide of the UK Games Expo.
It's a big event, it's coming up, and you may have heard of it. It's the UK's largest single event to gaming, so very exciting moments.
So, should we head over there then now?
Yeah, why not?
Let's go.
Let's take a look.
So, Kirsty, here we are. This is the UK Games Expo homepage. This is where you can plan your visit.
The UK Games Expo is on from Friday the 3rd to Sunday the 5th of June.
Trade halls are open from 9 till 6 or 9 till 4 on the Sunday.
Events are a great way of planning your visit to the UK Games Expo. Simply structure your days around the events you'd like to attend.
Ooh, events, not just going shopping.
No, there is more than just shopping. The shopping halls are open all day, as are the demos are open all day. So you need to plan your day around the times in which the events are taking place.
I agree. And to do that, hit the events tab on the homepage and it'll take you to a list of all the events there. As Kirsty says, don't forget the trade halls open all the time. This is the opportunity. These events are a fixed period in time. Some of them have got additional costs. But once they've happened, you can't go and do them after that. So, here we've got dice games, tournaments, role play, all kinds of opportunities, seminars. There's loads of things here, some exciting Arkham Horror LCG stuff that are unique scenarios that you typically want to play at the expo. Best way of looking at this is to start to look at the filter section. That's a category, it's just on the right hand side here. So, for example, if I want to pick up a seminar, and I think, hey, do you know what? What kind of seminars are happening at the UK Games Expo? I'm going to take the ticks out of all of these boxes, and then I'm going to apply that filter. And it's going to take me just to the seminars where you can look through. And the seminars are, all the events are listed by start time and day. So it'll be Friday at 8 o'clock to start off with for the tournaments that start early, all the way through to Sunday at maybe 2 or 3. I don't know what the last event will be. So here we can have a quick look. And we can have a look at what kind of events and seminars we might want to send. Kirsty, any of those seminars take your fancy?
I think mental health and wellness in board game.
Fab. So that's on Friday between 2:30 and 3:30. So I can find out a little bit more about the event. I can find its location in the Carton Monday Theatre, which any map of the NEC will show you where that is. And also anyone in a blue shirt will be able to guide you on your way if you ask them. And this one doesn't have any tickets, so we can just attend. If you log into the Expo website, you can actually build your own schedule.
I love that.
And then you can view your schedule. You need an account, but you should have an account if you're visiting the Expo anyway. So
when you purchase your ticket.
Yes. Or use the account to purchase the tickets online. Is the other option. So, a great opportunity, and the idea here is structure, if you're only there Friday, structure your Friday based on events you want to go to. If you're there all 3 days, structure the 3 days based on the events you want.
Don't forget, if you don't add it to the schedule or you don't want to run it through the Expo app or website, add it as alarms to your phone or as calendar notifications.
Great idea.
Give yourself half hour in case you need to use facilities, in case you want to grab a drink, so you can turn up to that seminar or that event, whatever it may be, refreshed and ready to go. Nobody wants to get there all hot and flustered.
So we've structured that day or days. The next question is, how are we getting there?
So let's do a little find out.
Plan your visit on the Expo website. And then it's going to be getting to the UKGE. And apparently you've got some options.
It's all very nice to use sat navs and rail and coach and air. But how about we give you a little guided tour about how to get here?
Yeah.
So you've got off your flight and you're wondering where to go. Jump on the free rail service that takes you through to Birmingham train station and Birmingham NEC. Simple as that. Completely free. Jump on, go every 3 minutes. So there's not too long to wait to get to those games.
So you just arrived at the train station, it's just behind you. You come up the escalators there. You're coming out into the main station area, and you're going to be turning right down through to the NEC, which is just behind me. Head that way and you'll find the UK Games Expo. So if you've arrived from the train station, you'll arrive down this huge corridor. The train station is just that away, and you'll be dashing to buy your games as an urgency down towards the end of the escalators. And this is going to bring us in and out at Hall 2. So if you have that opportunity and you're coming in on a train or even maybe on the plane, this is where you're going to be entering the NEC. And just down the bottom of this corridor of these escalators is the entrance to Hall 2, where you'll also be able to pick up your tickets for the show. Pick up your tickets for the show, and you'll also be able to have that desperately urgent bathroom break that you've been waiting for as the train slowly rumbled into Birmingham from Birmingham.
So, here you are. You're at the NEC. You've just arrived from either the airport or the train station. Need to buy a ticket? Fear not. Tickets are just available here. I can assure you they'll be open on the day. Got bags with you? Got a coat? Don't want to carry it around? Fear not. Here are cloakrooms. They're stationed everywhere, so don't queue for the first one. Desperate for a wee? Don't worry, toilets are located here and here. Enjoy your day.
Hopefully that's helped you get around a little bit and get from the airport, train station, and the major sort of public transport networks. The car park is pretty straightforward. Once you get there, just follow the signs for the NEC, and you'll get to the entrance to Hall 1. It's nice and easy to get to.
So we're here. Okay, we're about a week early, maybe a little bit more than that. And we're at Hall 1. This is going to be the main entrance for Expo. Once it starts. So although there'll be more than one hall, Hall 1 will be your main entrance. And the other thing to watch for in this area is across here you'll have all the ticketing areas, but these are not the only place you can pick up your tickets. You can also pick up tickets from outside Halls 3 and 4 at the top of these stairs. So when you come in to visit the Expo, if there's a huge queue at those ticketing booths, go to the top and turn a bit of a right, and you can then pick up your tickets from there. So this is Hall 1. Halls 2 and 3 around the corner, and keep looking out for other alternate ticketing booths because you don't have to queue just outside Hall 1 to pick up your tickets.
I like to think of the most important things I want to do when I'm planning my visit to the Expo.
Shopping.
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Sorry.
No, Philip. Not shopping. One of the things that I love to do is play test. Now, play testing is really, really crucial to all small designers or people who have spent entire COVID pandemic planning these amazing, wonderful games. They've had their friends test their games. They've had their family test their games. But now it's time for you to test those possibly future award-winning games.
Yeah, and don't forget the playtest zone. People are booking 2-hour tables.
2 hours, that's not long, is it?
Not long. So
Prime time.
yeah. So if you see something you want to try or want to offer feedback on, don't think you can come back to it later. You can't. It won't be there.
Bear in mind, these people have worked a lot to get these playtest zones and to get these areas and to be able to put the games on the table. Yes, it might not be the perfect finished artwork that you expect to see, on Kickstarter, but you could potentially influence that game to get it to Kickstarter and to get it the exposure it needs.
And if it does really well, it could win one of the UK Games Expo awards.
Oh, awards, you say?
There are awards. So if we have a quick look,
Exciting.
and the shortlist is available at the moment, so I'm just going to have a quick look at the shortlist. We'll do a little video on the shortlisted nominations sooner or later, hopefully sooner. But you've got a series of categories for the awards. The awards will be presented on the last day of the fair, which makes a lot of sense.
Sunday.
Now, here, you're going to have quite a lot of potential categories to vote in. Now, the judges will be picking one from each category, but you, as the voting public, will have the opportunity to pick one in each category as well. So, for example, the best abstract game, you might choose Deck Tales on Titanic, Great Plains, or Tactiki. I don't know if we've got a favourite and a preference. We're not going to put it here, so we don't want to influence. So, this is your opportunity to be involved in the voting. There will be a players' award, and there will be the judges' award. So, there are going to be voting booths, I believe.
Yeah.
They'll be able to vote on your phone, on the website.
And all the games will be out and available for you to have a look at in that area. So you can vote for the people's choice.
Yeah. I called it player's choice. I was wrong. It is a people's choice.
I think everyone knows what you mean.
Thanks. And you can see who won those awards on the Sunday, but they'll be on the website fairly shortly afterwards as well.
Yeah. So you've gone, you've done your voting. What could possibly happen next?
Shopping.
Shopping. We all have a bit of shopping,
Yes.
don't we? Oh, but Phil, I don't want to carry all my stuff.
That's okay.
Fear not. Fear not, peeps. Don't worry. Expo has you covered with the shop and drop facility for £3. Yes, a mere £3. Don't think you can get a drink for that nowadays. You can have all the storage you can possibly fit to put all your games in for £3. You can come, you can go. You can pick up a game, you can take it to a table, play it, take it back, pop it in. They don't mind. Drop your coat there. It's raining. You want to go outside? Go and grab your coat, backwards and forwards. It doesn't matter. If you're thinking, I'm not really planning on buying that much, but at the same time, I don't want to have to carry all that weight, share with a friend. £3.
Yeah.
Just please bear in mind that you remember who's got the ticket when it comes to collection time.
Now, I want to start talking about shopping in a really important and critical way. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a quick look at the Expo map.
Ooh.
Now, on the Expo map, you've got a few options. So you start in Hall 1, which is only really tiny, as you can see on my screen. Like, my hand covers it. Hall 1 is massive.
Yeah.
But I'm actually going to start as have a quick look in Hall 2, actually. We have a sneak peek of Hall 2. Now, Hall 3 is kind of dedicated to a lot of tournament play, so you won't see many traders in there or many retail stores. But in Hall 2, there is something special. In Hall 2 is the Bring and Buy.
Ooh.
The Bring and Buy is both wondrous and terrifying all at the same time.
A lot of it depends on what time of day you go as well.
Yeah, very much so. If you have got games to sell, the Bring and Buy is a great opportunity. If you've got bargains you want to pick up, the Bring and Buy is also a great opportunity.
You're making room for those new games. You need space on those shelves. Just a bit of extra spending money. Bring and Buy is your friend.
Exactly. Now, what I will say, in previous years when the Bring and Buy has been on, it wasn't on last year, the COVID restrictions, but previous years it has been massive, and people have been queuing around the block to get in there.
Get in there early,
Yeah,
folks.
they do manage numbers. As a seller, you can pop in, drop your stuff off, you price it, it gets put out, and
It's all registered, so everything is kept accordingly.
Yeah. There is a sort of like seller beware, but for the most part, because we're all gamers, we keep things in good condition. So dropping off, you can also then track how much you've earned on the app, and when you've got enough, go and pick it up and spend it immediately everywhere else in the other two halls.
Isn't that amazing?
Here we've got Ravensburger.
There's the shop and drop.
There's a shop and drop. Next to the Bring and Buy, they had that.
They thought that through, didn't
they? Kirsty's favourite section down the sort of the back avenues and back streets.
They are your independents. Maybe
Smaller
they might be
publishers.
the smaller publishers, those folk that really need your support. Don't worry, it's a small street. There's lots there, but there's so much to see. It's definitely worth checking out.
Yeah. And similar impact in Hall 1. Finally flicks over to Hall 1. You've got all the big publishers here, but you've also got rows of independents. And one of the things the Expo is really good at is maintaining a good presence for independent and smaller publishers, which is fantastic.
And this year, for those of you that have seen our chat with Richard and Jane regarding the Expo, is the biggest number of independents to date.
Yeah, very
Expo.
exciting.
So I'm you'll see me wandering around there,
You might see me.
checking them all out. So, as we said earlier, the show itself is on between 9 a.m. and 6 p.m, except Sunday, 9 till 4. And you think, well, I've got the whole day booked out. Like, why is it ending so soon? They're not. Don't be sad. You can go and do some open gaming. Now, open gaming is available in a number of areas, beginning with Hall 3.
Open gaming hours are open much later as well.
Yes, they are.
And what used to be just at the Hilton, which used to be a lot of open gaming hours are now in the NEC as well, and they're open through till midnight on Friday and Saturday, which is very exciting.
There's an exclusive as well.
I don't know if it's exclusive. I think if you turn up at the hotels and you're planning, you can pop in.
Oh,
Yeah, so-
that's quite nice.
The Hall 3 will be open till 11 p.m. on Thursday if you're
Wow.
hoteling it and you want to get some games in.
That's rather nice of them.
Yeah.
What can you say?
Yeah.
Should we go and find out how to get there?
Yeah, why not?
Follow me.
Okay, the sun is shining and here we are outside of the NEC. As you can see, we're outside of Hall 1. So from here, we'll be going for a walk across to the Hilton. The Hilton is where the open gaming areas are, as well as in the hall. The hall closes at a certain time in the evening, whereas the Hilton is open till much later. The green area here, to my right, is the area where we'll have the Viking Village. If you want to dress up like a Viking, if you want to fight like a Viking, if you want to just cuddle up in front of the fire like a Viking, you can do that right here. The US paratroopers will also be making a show this year, which is the first. So, come on, let's go to the Hilton. You'll also see, over to my right-hand side, is Resorts World. And if it's a bit stuffy and you want some fresh air, this is a great place to come and sit down, catch up, gather your thoughts before you go in, join a tournament, smash a friend at a game, treat yourself to a game, or try out an exciting new prototype in the playtest area. Over at the Hilton, there's going to be lots of live seminars, there's going to be events, as well as the open gaming. So, follow me please to the hotel entrance. Did you know that some of the seminars even involve exciting things for want-to-be publishers and unknown designers? Yes, they do a speed dating process where you can meet a publisher and get your game published. We've seen fantastic results from this in the past. What's going to be the good one this year? Just here, on the right-hand side, is the Hilton entrance. You can really see it's not that far to get there. If by any means you do get lost, there is a helpful, handy map here. I've done this walk in rain and shine, always in heels. It's really not that far, even though it might seem it right now. Did you know you can also volunteer for the UK Expo? Not only do you get in free, but you get some amazing, fantastic opportunities, such as free games, free accommodation, and did I say free entry? It's brilliant. Safely cross the road. And here we are at the Hilton, the home of open gaming.
So there you have it. You'll find us in the open gaming area each evening.
But it's not only in the evening when people can see us. People will be able to see us during the event as well. Obviously, if we're in the middle of recording, perhaps wait till we've finished. But we'd love you to stop and say hello.
And even if you do, we're going to insist that you get on camera. Well, maybe not insist, but it'd be great to hear your opinions, and we're going to share those on the channel as well.
Yeah, if it's your first time, if you're an experienced gamer, whichever it is of these, we want everybody's comments on what they feel the Expo has brought to them this year.
So, if you've enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe.
Don't forget, we're also on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. Just search for Ludus Vulpes.
Thank you all.
See you next week.
Bye. See you at Expo.